Hello and welcome back to A Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff, and today is a much anticipated Avengers Tower update. And I mean much anticipated because it's been a while since I've done one, number one. Number two, during live streams that I've had recently and in the comments of some of my videos, I've had people directly ask me to do one. And I've been meaning to. If you guys didn't know, my son was involved in a roller accident with a serious head injury. I don't want to discuss that again. I already have several times on live streams. If you guys missed it, I did do a video where I detailed it. So go back and watch that if you would, if you want details on that. But if you want details on this, please hit the like button over on YouTube. If you're over on Rumble, give it a Rumble. It's the same thing. It's just over on Rumble. And all right, so what are we going to do today? Well, today, in keeping with elongating this building, we need to elongate this about, I'd say about 14 studs, maybe 16. I'll have to see. What we're going to do is we are going to expand this area here. Now, what I mean by here is I'm going to expand the bar area, and also we're going to move this back some, and then the elevator, the fourth elevator terminated on this floor because it was hard to have it keep going up. I'm going to change that. I'm actually, because this is going to be expanded, the elevator, the fourth one's also going to come up. We're going to do a little more storage up here on the top level. And anyway, that's enough talking about it. Let's get to it. I'll be back when I made some progress. And don't forget that these videos are Enzo approved. Okay, so some progress has been made. What progress has been made? This has been extended a total of 14 studs out. And that will give me just the room I need. And yes, I did fit it on the rest of the building to make sure it fits. And what we're going to do is we're going to expand, well, let's turn this around here. We're going to expand this level out. Actually, we're going to expand all of these levels out. And like I said, we're going to add the fourth elevator here. And this support's going to move back, making the pool area a little bit more open. And we're going to have to come up with some pallets and some boxes and stuff, but I've got plenty of pieces, so we'll get moving on that. All right, guys, I'll be back when I've made some more progress. So rebuilding this section or tearing it apart is both pulling the heartstrings because of the amount of time that I spend on it, but exciting at the same time. And so let's talk about the positive, the exciting part. Well, I did add, or this fourth elevator was here and it went to the second floor, but didn't go to the third floor. But what I did was I slid this over because on the other levels, the supports are just on the other side of the elevators instead of having the elevators in between them. So I slid the elevator over one stud and moved these over. So that's the first thing. The second thing, I received criticism in the comments from both sides. One side said that this was too crowded. The other one said it was too open. So I thought of a compromise, and I hope you guys agree with it, but this is what I'm going with. On this level up here, this was a total of 10 studs wide. Actually, they were 10 studs all the way around. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do 8 studs here. I'm going to do only 8 studs over here, and I'm going to do 12. So in other words, I'm shrinking it by 2, adding 2, shrinking 2. And I just realized these supports are not in the right spot, so I'll fix that. Okay, why would I want to do that? Well, let me show you the old level. So this is the old second and third level. I haven't quite taken it apart. The thing is, because I'm expanding this, I don't have enough pieces to expand the pallets that I had here. So by shrinking up against the elevator, there won't be room for pallets, but then I can move these pallets over and some boxes over, and I can fill this space by not having to fill this space. That's the first thing on the third level. On the second level, well, this bar is a little crowded, as you can see. So what I would like to do is by adding 2 studs, I'll put one more stud, because there's only one stud in between the bar and the stuff in the back of the bar. I'll put 1 stud here and 1 stud in the walkway. And I hopefully, by adding those 2 studs, I will add just enough room to open it up just a little bit so it's not too crowded. And because I shrunk this by 2, hopefully it doesn't make this look too crowded. So, all right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this some more, and I'll be back when I've made some progress. I almost went a little too far with the progress. I haven't done these videos for a while, so I almost went a lot further, and I realized, oh wait a minute, I haven't done an update for a little bit. So here's the update. All right, from the outside it looks the same, except for this is a little bit longer. On the inside, I've made a few changes. Like I said earlier, I expanded this by 2 studs, shortened this by 2 studs, and this is the same. And that allows for a bigger bar place and you know, more room behind the counter or more room behind the seats. This right here is just going to be the elevator, so it doesn't really need much room. I've started a little bit of the glass wall, just like in the movie. Here, because we had more room, I scooted this back just a little bit and gave just a little bit more room. And then over here, I had a little gathering area, which is brand new, and that's for whoever wants to sit there and have a drink. All right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to work on the bar, we're going to work on the elevators, and a little bit more seating up here, and we're going to continue the center part here that holds up the whole entire structure. All right, I'll be back when I've made some progress. I said I'd be back when I made some progress, and progress has been made. So let's show you the progress that's been made so far. So we worked on the second level of the bar scene. There will be a third, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute. But on the outside, it looks the same. Including, did work on the transition over to the clear over here, and also on this side too. You can't really see it. Well, here you go. So we're working on that, and then on the inside, well, on the bar level here, let's start with this area. Well, I really wanted to put as much as I could in here, and I did. It's almost all full. And I found 2 more colors of translucent types of colors, and I put the bottles here. Over here, I added milk, juice, and milk. They're not the same. One is with a picture of a cow on it. The other one is just a glass of milk. I thought I had some brown chocolate milk, and I know I do somewhere in my collection. I just couldn't find it, and I did spend a few minutes looking for it. So I just went with the 2 different types of milk, and we're going to leave it there. We were able to extend the glasses and bottles up here on this level. Up here, we extended it 2 studs. We added 1 stud behind the counter, and we added a stud right here when it comes to right behind the seat. So hopefully that opens it up too much and it's not too crowded. We do have tables here, and we've got 4 elevators as before, and we've got the stairs if you want to take the stairs, and this will be on the 3rd level storage. Well, this will just be the area to get off the elevators. This will be storage and storage. And you can't really see it that well. I'm going to do my best to show it to you. I did, because there was an odd number of studs. Right here, I've got a statue of Captain America and of Iron Man. And they're just sitting there, they're just statues, and like I said, this was an odd stud that I could not fill it in, so that's what I did with it. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start the 3rd level, and when I'm done with that, well, not when I'm done with that, but when I made some more progress, I'll be right back. So we made a tiny bit of progress, and that progress is the foundation for the 3rd and final level of the bar scene is complete. It's like a blank canvas for me to draw on. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So in the past, this was 4 windows tall, which is 12 studs. I'm actually thinking about not doing that. I'm thinking about just going with 3, making it 9, just like the other 2 levels. And the reason for that is I need the room on the interior for the elevators. What elevator, you might ask? Well, this is going to house at least 2, maybe 3, but I'm thinking just 2 of the Quinjets. So in other words, I'm going to have a little thing on the side that I can turn, and it's going to be a platform on the next level. It's going to come up and down, and it's going to have 2 cubby holes for 2 of the Quinjets. So anyway, I think I'm going to need those extra 3 studs, so let's just count on 3 windows high instead of 4. All right, guys, I'll be back when I've made progress. All right, so there's been quite a bit of progress. In fact, this level is completely done. And what do we have here? Well, we've got all 3 levels. We have the main level with the pool table, which is probably hard to see at this point, but it is right in here. And it's the same color, like I said, as the movie, the blue, the dark blue. We've got the main supports. We've got a little lounging area, a couple couches here as well. We've got here a level with seating where they can eat, and also the bar on this side, which was previously gone over. And then now for the last and final segment of this segment is the storage area, where we have pallets, random boxes, pallets here, and we've got the 4 elevators now instead of 3. Got all 4, and this is ready for the next level, which is going to be the elevator thing for the Quinjets. So this has been a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications, leave me a comment below. Next, I'm going to show you this on top of the rest of the building. Here is the Avengers Tower in its full glory so far. How big is it? Well, let's figure this out. It is 43.5 inches, or if you are on the metric scale, that is 111 centimeters tall. And we're not done yet. We've got a few more sections to go. So let's turn around and let's see the inside of it so far. So far on the inside, what we have is on the first level, we have the main lobby with a gift shop and a jail. And then we have a meeting area, scientists back there, vending machines. We've got the Iron Man's armory, or his lab, or whatever you want to call it. We have the detention center, and then we have the bar scene. Like I said, next is going to be the place for the Quinjets to park, and then above that will be the control tower and all that good stuff, and the landing platform and all that. All right, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications, leave me a comment below. If you want to support the channel, head over to Bricklink, buy some pieces there. That goes directly into things like this. You get your pieces, I get the money I need for this. Also, if you want to help out, you can make a donation, and please make a donation if you can. There's a PayPal link in the description. There's a lot of projects I have going on right now, and I could use your help. Also, if you want to help out but you don't have the financial means, that's totally okay. That's understandable. There are ways you can help out without any money, and one of those ways is just to share a link to this video or any of my other videos on other social media platforms where LEGO fans are. Let them know we're here, and that helps out. And also, anytime you like or comment or watch another video of mine right after this one, that helps the algorithm. So, all right, guys, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I'm going to estimate about 3 weeks before I can do another one of these Avengers Towers updates. All right, guys, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.